Coach, season opening meet, what were you looking to get out of this meet, and did you get it?
I asked them to do three things. I asked them, number one, we want to start being aggressive on the front half of the races. For the most part, we saw that, and that's a skill. We got to get better at it. But I certainly saw some people putting themselves out there. Second thing I asked them to do is that we have a certain amount of sessions, meets, to get ready for the end. So the way that they prepare themselves, warming up, warming down, etc., they need to be a better athlete by the end of the meet. We've got to be a little bit more consistent about our preparation beforehand, both physically, mentally, and then what they do in between their events. The third thing I asked them to do is, from a team, by the end of this meet, we need to be a better team, having raced and been able to meet this. And I thought we made some good steps there. So overall, moving in the right direction, good start, kind of a wake-up call also that, all right, this is where we're at, but our mentality's got to sharpen up a little bit. Our approach and execution obviously has got to get better, and so they need to learn from that. So I'll ask them for them feedback on really those 3 points. Overall, saw some freshmen putting themselves out there. They certainly can contribute to our season. That was good. So it was a start. We need to get started at somewhere. This gave us an opportunity to do this at home. Our test now will get a little bit stiffer on our way to Virginia Tech next Saturday. Certainly at a different level. And then 2 weeks after that, we'll be at UVA against Michigan and Virginia. So first step, got some things accomplished. Take it one day at a time.
Sounds good. Coach, obviously a very young team this year. How have the youngsters progressed, and how have the more veteran members worked with them, obviously, the youngsters having to step into big roles this year?
I refer back to what I said in terms of I saw some freshmen kind of putting themselves out there, getting themselves in the race right from the get-go. Whether they tailed off from that was kind of incidental to getting out. So I think some freshmen certainly made some noise and certainly showed that they're going to be capable of helping us, number one, and vying for some relay spots. So the upperclassmen will certainly need to respond or they'll be watching. So it's good to see that kind of come to fruition a little bit and start to make an early statement.
All right, and then lastly, how nice was it to have Shane Ryan back in the pool for Penn State?
Well, Shane, from a competitive standpoint, adds to what we have. So competitively, he does what he needs to do. Then it's going to make the individual events that he swims better for us. It's going to make our relays better. So he seems to be gotten back on the right path now, and now it's time for him to get ready each time, like the rest of the team, getting ready for Big Tens and NCAAs. That's where our sights are set. So I think in reference to the team, he adds to that, and that's what he's supposed to do.